Watching back as always, and let me just do a quick little sound check for us here, see how we got things rolling today. Man, I'm excited for another stream. I'll be honest, did not think I was gonna have time today, but it looks like we did, so I'm super happy about that. So let me run a quick sound check here before people start jumping in. Perfect. All right, looks like the sound check is going good. We're live on YouTube and Twitch today. Super cool here. So let's just get rolling then, man. We're gonna be playing a mega draft challenge, so let me actually open that up right now. Bam, there is the mega draft challenge. Love to see that. Yo, we got Rusher CR in here saying yo Fuego. Brian says yo, and Daniel says yo as well. My boys, what's going on? Rusher says I'm very sleepy right now. That's valid, man. That's definitely valid. We got Paid says, what's your opinion on Proteus CR? You know my opinion, bro. Proteus is the GOAT. I love Proteus. I actually tuned into one of his streams. I can't remember if it was yesterday, 2 days ago, maybe even 3. My memory is bad. But things are going good. Let's run into some mega draft here. Rocky says, happy Good Friday, guys. Yes, sir, man. Happy Good Friday, Rocky. Arma Deloops says, yo, what's good, Fuego? How's it going? And then Rusher says, Twitch, you're growing. Yes, sir, man. We are growing indeed. Love to see it. I think I'm going to start us off with the Poison here, man. Poison's just pretty good overall. So that's why I kind of like taking it first. Rocky says, hey, brother. And then John next says, lucky me. I just got out of church. Yes, sir, John. Welcome in, man. Hope you had a good service, bro. But yeah, things are looking good here, man. So let's see. Our opponent goes with the Magic Archer, which is going to give us good value on the Poison. So I definitely rock with that. I think I definitely want the Miner here. Do I go Miner Log? I think I do, man. This is just going to give us a very solid deck right here. So love to see that. But yeah, I hope everybody's day is going well. Truly do wish the best for you guys. So hope things are going good. I'm going to a baseball game today, so things are going good. Rusher says, let me follow on Twitch your username. It should be, actually I can just pull it up. It's Fuego_warrior. I'm pretty sure, right? Let me see. Yeah, Fuego_warrior. Let's take the queen here. Okay, I guess I clicked too slow. We get the Ice Golem. You know what? Ice Golem's a valid card. I'm fine with that pick. Hog counters. What do we take to counter the Hog Rider here? Honestly, not the greatest Hog counters, but I'll take the Goblin Cage. Yeah, let me actually... I can just drop the Twitch link low-key. Let me just pull that up real quick. But yeah. So this guy got Hog... He got the Hog bait deck, but honestly, I'm not really scared of it, to be frank. Do I go second small spell here? I think I'll go E-Spirit, and then I might go with the... All right, we got our E-Spirit, and then maybe something else to help us get a little bit of damage. I could go Balloon as a sleeper pick, so I think I'm going to go Queen. Give us that 3-card cycle. You know how it goes. All right, so let me pull up the Twitch here. It should have that pulled up. Perfect. All right, yeah, I'll drop that link in the chat for you boys if you guys want to check out from the Twitch. And then he goes with the Knight. Interesting. I think we just close this out with a Balloon, right? Yeah, I think Balloon should be pretty free for us. John Nax says, I can't stay long, but if you're still streaming in an hour, I'll be back. Bet. Probably going to be roughly an hour-long stream because I do got to leave for a baseball game. Not too long. Daniel says, how are you, Fuego? I'm doing pretty good, man. No complaints. I mean, it's a nice little Friday. Got no school today, no college, so that's good looks. But yeah, no, things have been chill. Hope you're doing good as well. Galakai says, oh, actually, let me poison this real quick. He says, got my 36 classic challenge with Tar's deck. He's goated. Yeah, Tar is pretty good, goated. I'll give you that. But congrats on the classic challenge. Atomic CR says, yo, how's it going, Atomic? Welcome in, big dog. I saw that you just hit a trophy goal as well, so pretty cool for that. Let's go with our Miner, start getting some chip, and then I think I'm going to Ice Golem. I don't know how Ice Golem does against Bush. Let's figure out, though. Okay, Ice Golem, we only eat, what, 1 Bush shot? Not bad at all. Very good stuff. And then Rocky says, can't stay long either, helping my girl and her dad. Sounds good, bro. Hey, make sure to take care of the girl. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show him some love. John next says, see ya, Fuego. Love you too, John. Have a great rest of your day, my guy. Okay, let's go with our Balloon here. We know his only air counters are the Inferno, Magic Archer, and Bats. So I'll just get my E-Spirit down. That's going to be a Dead Eye Tower, and we might get a Balloon shot here. I don't think he has a air small spell, so let's go. Oh, no, the Balloon actually didn't get a shot, but we do get a ton of damage there, so I'll still take it. Let's go Cage to pull in that Bush as well. I do got to watch out for his Hog, but I think we're fine here. Atomic CR says, not great. I've been sick yesterday and today, but at least I hit 9K today. That's what I'm talking about, man. Would you rather be healthy and at 8K trophies or sick and at 9K? We got Rusher in the Twitch chat. I was looking away for a second. Hog's gonna get some damage. He says, W stream. He didn't notice me. No, I got you, bro. I got you, big dog. He said, I'm sleepy right now. That's fair, man. I'm a little sleepy too. I was up gaming last night. We had a good stream though, so it was pretty fun. Let's go balloon, and then I'm actually going to miner right here. Maybe catch an eye tower possibly. Let's pop our queen ability too. Nice. Okay, we do catch the eye tower. I'm gonna go E-Spirit. Maybe we can hit these bats. Pretty please. Kill the bats. Nice. Okay, we should get death damage, I think. Let's see. Look, you gotta lock in a little bit right now. Let's go. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna cycle back to balloon. I'm gonna go with my miner on the inside tile. I'm gonna log off this bush as well. And then let's pull it back with an E-Spirit. Hold on, that balloon's going to give him some trouble right now. He goes delivery. That's not stopping it, though. One more shot, balloon. Bam, tower down. All right, good looks, good looks. Let's see. Atomic CR said, I won by 34 HP, man. That is close. That is very close. All right, let's see. Rusher drops the little emoticon on the Twitch chat. Love to see that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. We'll pop our queen ability here. I can log this off. I'm not even worried about the Hog Rider, man. Oh, he goes for the magic archer, but the queen ability goes invisible. That's a good game right there. A nice little 1-0 start here in the Mega Draft Challenge. That's what we love to see, ladies and gents. Let's go. Just a little quick shout out. Make sure to like up the stream if you guys are enjoying. You know, if you want to show some support to your boy. Let's see. Rusher says W gameplay. Yes, sir, Rusher. That's what I'm talking about. My guy right there. All right, let's keep things rolling here. Let's see if we can get this second win. Very, very pleased with that first game. Atomic says Hog is truly scary. And then we got RVS says, said hi. Welcome in. So we see the Ram Rider off rip. I would like to get the Goblin Stein low-key. Goblin Stein would be pretty fire. Let's go Goblin Stein and give me a little bomb tower as well, man. Let's see. Jimmet says, well played, yo. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then we got Koenig with the emoji and saying good luck. I appreciate you for that. Ruben's in the chat says, let's go. Yo, welcome in, Ruben, man. We got all the boys popping in today. That's what we love to see. So let's see. He goes with his spells next. I always love the miner in here, but I might actually deviate from that this time. Let's go with the zap. Just get a little bit of reset on the board. And now the question becomes, what do we take here? I'm honestly not sure. I might end up going with the miner again. I always just kind of go with the miner, but no, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going drill. Galakai says, what's your favorite anime? Fuego. I don't watch much anime, which is on me. I feel like if I did try it, I would enjoy it. But I don't know. I don't really watch much in general, like even movies and stuff. Just don't really have the time for it. But that's just me. Daniel says, bro, I've made another account. Got on. Wait, hold on. Let me lock it on this pick and then I'll finish reading that. What do we take here? Rascals aren't bad, but he has the arrows. I think I'm going to go Zappies. They're a good Ram Rider counter, even though he has the fireball. And then we will go with the... I might even go Goblin Machine, unironically. Goblin Machine. Give it to me. Daniel says, bro, I've made another account, got on your channel, and the join option isn't there, so the problem is still here. Dang, I'm sorry about that, Daniel. It's all good, though. Don't stress it, man. Do not stress it. Ruben sends the blue smiling face emoji. Yes, sir. Love to see that. Do you watch football, says Ruben. I watch American football, but I don't watch football the way the rest of the world calls it. I don't watch much soccer, as it's called where I'm from. I did play soccer, but Ruben says, like soccer. Unfortunately, I don't watch much soccer, but that's just me. I understand I like watching the World Cup. That gets me hyped. I can't lie. But outside of that, not really. We got YJ says, yo, bro. Yo, how's it going, YJ? Welcome in, big dog. So we got kind of an interesting deck here. I've low-key been kind of just mellowing on my picks a little bit. But let's go. Split Royal Hogs could be a problem for this guy. Or we could just go with our... I'm going to go Goblin Giant, as crazy as this sounds. I think this is going to work. Ruben says, okay, yeah, I got you. And then Rusher says it's football. Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. Yo, King John's in the chat with the 1. Yo, thank you, King John. Shout out. Did he have a message with that? He did not, man. He just jumps in the chat, just sends that. That's what we love to see, man. Hey, shout out, King John. What a lad. Oh, my gosh. I love you, King. Welcome in. We got Arliss in the chat as well. Welcome in. And then Theo says, yo, that's what I'm talking about, man. Things are going good. Lil J says, how old are you? I'm in college. That's normally what I just say to that. And then Theo says, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Theo. I mean, you know what? When am I not good playing Clash Royale, right? So that's kind of that's the mood today. But welcome in once again, King John. I do appreciate that dono, man. Let's go with our Goblin Giant. Start taking down this flying machine. And he doesn't really have great counters for our Goblin Giant. I'm actually going to freeze. Let's see if our Goblin Giant can do some good bits on top of the Skeleton King. We got Koenig said hi. Yes, sir. Who is the GOAT in soccer and football? So I'll be honest, man. I'm a Ronaldo fan. I think Messi's pretty good, but also I don't know anything about football, so don't take it out on me. All right, I could very easily be wrong, but I don't know, man. I will say though, Messi, gosh, bro, Messi was a GOAT. He is a GOAT. They're both GOATs. Let's see. That's crazy. That is actually wild. Let's see. Ruben says, who's the GOAT? And then Daniel says, I do stress it. I need to join that. It's all right, man. Don't stress it, dog. You are good, twin. I want to see if I can get my Goblin Machine to kill this flying machine. That would be very nice. The machine action right here, you could say. Okay, looks like Flying Machine's dead. If the Skeleton Dragons would like to partake next. No, Goblin Machine goes on tower. I got you. All right, we'll just probably zap this and then just ignore the rest of that, honestly. We're kind of even in damage at the moment. Let's see. And then Ruben says Ronaldo is the best. Yes, sir, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get our freeze down right here. Going to take out that barrel. Atomic says, cook this guy, Fuego. Yes, sir, man. YJ says, who do you support? So if I was saying earlier, I don't really watch much football, a.k.a. like soccer. But if we're talking American football, I can definitely get into that. But I don't watch too much just normal football, if you catch my drift. Let's go with our drill again. He's been having some hard time dealing with our drill. I'm going to zap, and then I might freeze with this drill possibly. Yeah, let me actually freeze about now. Perfect. We're going to get a ton of damage from that. Is that tower down? Looks like it is, man. Great stuff. The question is, can we defend here? So let's get our bomb tower. Let's go Goblinstein to reset the ram. I could always pop ability too if I needed to. Very bad fireball from the opponent. I'm going to pop the ability just to make sure those Skeleton Dragons die. And I think that we got this one in the bag. All he has left is the barrel, split the zappies, and the zap. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Nice little second win right there. Let's see. Someone says Ronaldo. Yes, sir, man. I rock with Ronaldo. Theo says, what's your best finish? I'll actually just pull it up real quick since we got the time here. My best finish is top 5 point. Yeah, 5 point. I guess top 6K, you would say. Right there. Not too bad. Currently just inside the top 10K. If I played a little bit more, we'd probably be a little higher. But let's see. What else? We got White Whiskers said hi. Yo, welcome in. Daniel says, Fuego, I believe the join option isn't supported in my country, and that's why I can't join. Oh, that would make a lot of sense then. That would make a lot of sense. Let's see. Krivashen G says, hey, man, do you have a hobby that ain't Clash? Bro, I love playing basketball. It's got to be one of my favorite things. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see here. Let's go with I'm feeling the Fishy Boy, and I'm also feeling the Lightning. What do you guys think about this? Is Lightning a good play here? I think it is, man. I see a lot of value coming from this Lightning. I could have swiped the Tornado from him, but I'm still fine with this. Ruben says, and in American football, in the NFL, I love the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's just my team, man. Always has been. Lovro says, Fuego, I love you. I love you too, Lovro. Thank you. Thank you. And then let's see. Theo says, dang, same as me. Good job, bro. Thank you, Theo. Hey, congrats on your finish as well, man. That's very, very happy to hear that. Let's go with our Goblinstein here. And, man, this Xe is scaring me, I'll be honest. But I think we might be able to cook up a nice deck anyway. Let's go for the... would Cannon Cart make this deck too tanky is the question. I'm going to go ahead and say no. Let's take the Cannon Cart. Krivashen says NBA. So I don't really watch too much NBA. I like college basketball a lot more. But if I had to pick a team, it'd be the Warriors just because I love Steph Curry. Let's see. And then, let's see. EA Turtle says, hit AK trophies recently, but a lot of cards are under-leveled. Ah, yeah, I got you, man. Levels got to be the worst thing in Clash Royale, honestly. It's got to be. What's a good deck for Arena 17? I'll be honest, for almost all arenas, I suggest using Lumberloon Freeze. It's good at low ladder, mid ladder, top ladder. It's really good everywhere. So that's kind of my deck. I think mine is like top 5400. It's basically the same. Yeah, that's a very fire. Okay, so we need to watch out. How are there like no good small spells? Let's take our lumberjack here. Like, do I have to like goblin curse or something? Do I take a poison? Like, I don't even know, man. Not the greatest options here. I think Ice Wiz NATO might be the place. Let's grab this NATO right now. We'll take the Ice Wiz and then we'll pick our win condition. I could either go Giant or Graveyard possibly. Let's see. Rusher says see on Twitch. Oh, my bad. Let's see what we got going on here. Rusher says, okay, he's not noticing me. I got you, boy. I got you. I was the one viewer on Twitch. I guess if I leave, it will be 0. Oh, good, doc. Mohammed says, I love you so much. And then Krivashan, you know what? I love you too, Mohammed. Just know that. I love all my viewers. YJ says Tornado. Yeah, because I think I'm going to take the Ice Wiz here. And then Ice Wiz NATO is going to help out a lot. And then we'll see what exactly he goes for. I would like to take... What would I like to take here? E-Giant's not bad. E-Giant's really not bad, actually. Hold on. Brian says, man, I lost my OG account and had an emote that is impossible to get. No, you had the limited emote. Ah, man, sorry to hear that. I think we will take that, though. Theo says, what's the Twitch? I'm actually just going to drop that in the chat real quick. I think I still have it up. There it is. I've just been started streaming on Twitch. Let's see. Rusher says, I'm sleeping on stream right now. Crazy. Yeah, I just started streaming on Twitch too. A little bit of a cross stream, if you get what I'm saying. Let's see. Jimit says, you are so humble and Hunter is so freaking rude. I mean, I love Hunter's content. I can't speak on the personality too much, but let's see. Whom says, pick me. And then we got a hello, I am following you from Iraq. Yo, shout out all my Iraq viewers. Thank you, boys. Do appreciate you guys. Let's pop our Goblin Giant ability here. You know, why not? Damage that XE and just kind of see what goes on. Theo's in the Twitch chat said, yo, what's good? Yo, how's it going, Theo? Welcome in, big dog. Appreciate you stopping by. I prefer Twitch, to be honest. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. That's why I've kind of started the cross stream. Daniel says, hey, I got a VPN now and I can join. Well, not now, but in the near future. Perfect. Love to hear that, Daniel. Appreciate you going the extra mile, man. You're the GOAT. So let's see here. We're going to need to find a way to kill these rascal girls. I might actually... You know what? Hold on. This might be the best E-Giant ever, if I'm thinking right. Should force out a defensive drill. Perfect. Let's go. Don't forget about Kibbs. Oh, Kibbs is tough, man. Brian says, Hypno stream starts around 3 a.m. properly of his country, Germany. Yeah. Shout out Hypno, man. Hypno is a very good guy as well. I love tuning into his streams. Okay, I think I have to eat one of those wall breaker shots, but I should be able to kill the other. Yeah, we'll only eat one there. Him says, you can call me princess. Got you. You are my prince. Crazy. Let's see. Krivashen says, you are very charismatic and much more entertaining than other CR players. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Theo says, Hypno's deck is so annoying, though. Bro, it really is, man. It truly is. Gosh. All right, so let's... we got the Goblin Giant coming down here. I think he might pop an ability, which is fine. I'm going to go Cannon Cart, and then we'll try and slip an E-Giant in here, I think. You know what? Honestly, I'm not sure if this would be a good E-Giant time. I think we'll just protect our Cannon Cart a little bit. Let's go for the... Okay, I will go for the E-Giant now. I'll eat these. Can I get the King Tower activated off these? Let's see. Bam. All right, we do get the King Tower activated. That's actually pretty huge. We won't get damage from this E-Giant, but I'm hoping the next one will give us a little bit of damage here. So let's go with our Goblin Giant here. Oh, wait, hold on. Does Cannon Cart cross first? It does. That's unfortunate for us. But I can lightning these rascal girls and maybe just make something happen here. Perfect. We still have our Goblin Giant ability, too. I will definitely pop that. Good stuff. Okay, perfect. So we do have to defend this Golden Knight here. I think I'm just going to go Fisherman, and then I can Lumberjack up top. And we're slowly but surely coming back into this game, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we love to see. We know he doesn't have the Tornado because I have it, so that's pretty nice to know. Cannon Cart's going to do a good job taking everything out here. He'll get a little bit of damage, but nothing significant. And is this the time we go in? I think it is. Let's get our E-Giant down in front of our Fisherman. We have the Lightning if he goes for the Xe. Yep, there it is. Let's Lightning right now. Nice. Okay, Fisherman pulled it in too. He has to defend the E-Giant. Full health on top of tower. He does push it back, but that's still a ton of damage. And we take the damage lead. Oh my gosh, that is huge, man. All right. Let's see. Let's go with our Goblin Stein. The back here. Wait, is that just tower down? Okay, that should be lightning tornado range, maybe. Tornado got the damage nerf, so it's kind of... I don't actually know the spell damage on that yet, which is on me. All right, let's go tornado everything in right here. Let's see. How much does this do? 318, so that's not enough. I will... Wait, if my Goblin Stein makes it to the tower, though, that's good game. He knows it. Let's drop the lightning. GG's. Nice third one right there. Clasher says, W Fuego CR. Yes, sir, man. Very, very good stuff right there. And Jimmy, I'm going to ask you to just not kind of say the same thing over and over again. I do appreciate that, man. Aria says, hey, Fuego, how are you? I'm doing great, man. Loving today. How are you doing, Aria? Let's just hop into the next one here. Let's see how things are going. Ibrahim says, Fuego, who are your top 5 CR players? You know what? I'll just say my number 1, man. It's got to be Muhammad Light. I'd say Riley's up there, too. Those are two goats for sure. Let's see. What is my opponent going to take here? Muhammad drops the GG, and we get a W from YJ. Thank you, boys. I appreciate y'all. That's what we're talking about. He takes the freeze off rip. Yo, this guy's a mad lad. Okay, I'll take the poison. I'll take... What's the best small spell here? It's probably Zap, honestly, so I think I'll just kind of chill. I'll just take the Miner instead. Jimit says, okay, bro, as you say. Thank you. I love you, bro. I love you so much. Theo says Mo Light is actually insane. Bro, he is, man. That's what I'm saying. Elefanti says, your favorite Evo? My favorite Evo is Evo Bomber before it got nerfed, man. I wish Evo Bomber never got nerfed. It's such a deserved nerf, but it just makes me so sad. So, what are we going for here? Are we just going for a Miner deck? If so, I'm probably going to rock with something like this. I would like to get the Goblin Cage too, just to help us out against that Ram Rider. Brian says Riley's members or views make him read embarrassed comments. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Chobani says, nice win, yo. Thank you. Very good stuff. Let's see here. Krivishen says, do a random deck with your eyes closed. That's actually a good idea. I might have to do that. Daniel suggests Piggies here. I would do Piggies, but honestly, I think we could just control and just win this. So let's see. It doesn't look like he's cooking up the greatest deck here. So I feel like if I just get solid defense, we'll be fine. Let's see. Mustafa says, what deck are you maining? My main deck is right now. Honestly, I don't know. I run a mix between like Xbow, Royal Giant, and Goblin Giant Sparky. I'd say those are probably my main. Red Ranger says, shout out. Yes, sir, man. Bro, Evo Wallbreakers are so underrated. Man, they really are. I wish I had the Evo Wallbreakers unlocked, but unfortunately do not. It's actually like the only Evo I don't have, funny enough. Okay, so this guy actually has like 1 air card, so I'm tempted to take the balloon here. You know what? I think I will actually, because he has like no way to kill the balloon except for a Ram Rider. Daniel says, wait, Drill would be nice. Drill could be nice, but he did have the Megaknight, so I don't know, just kind of made me not really want to go for it. I want to see if I can starting hand him here, though. Okay, I guess we'll try to chill out for a second, and then... So here's the thing, right? He either doesn't have the Inferno Tower in hand, or he does, and he has to deal with my spam before he can play it. Okay, there's the Megaknight. Very, very, very interesting there. I'll just go with my Gob Cage in. It looks like we're going to get a fair amount of damage. He will as well, but I'm still fine with this scenario for us, to be honest. Let's go with our Spear Goblins down low, finish off that Megaknight, and then it's going to help with the Ram as well. So it looks like we're definitely going to come out ahead here. So very nice for us. Because you hate for no reason, Luke, says Lovro. We could probably just Miner and take this out. So very nice stuff. Luke says, dang, bro, you skipped my comment. Hold on, let me scroll up. Let's go with the guards plus the Goblin Stein just to slow that down. Luke says, dang, bro, you still playing this? Go outside. Bro, Luke, you're hating, bro. I didn't even see that the first time, bro. Crazy, man. Let's see. Daniel says, yeah, but MK is a negative trade for Drill. You're right, but they also get a counter push. So it's like, even though it's a negative trade, it doesn't always put you into a good position. Let's see. Theo says, did you know Mo Light is close to a 90% win rate on all his mini accounts? That's insane, bro. 90% is wild. To put that into perspective, I'm pretty sure I have like a 60% win rate. So that is just nasty. Krivishen says, cookin' Pookie. Oh, yeah, you know it. You know it. Let's go with our guards here right on top of this Megaknight. We got the Spear Goblins helping out as well. And I kind of just knew with the deck I picked that I would be able to defend whatever this guy played. Ibrahim says log reveal win. That's crazy. He goes with the mini Pekka. I'm not scared of that. Not one bit, man. Okay, you know what? This actually might not be the greatest ability because it doesn't stun the mini Pekka anymore, so I will have to miner there. Theo says, what's your main deck? I would say my main deck is a mix between Xbow, Goblin Giant Sparky, and what's the other one? Royal Giant. That's what I was thinking of. Royal Giant. I play a good bit of RG as well. Also, I love Mortar too. Bro, what's with these comments, says Daniel. It's crazy. That's a broad variety. It really is, man. It truly is. You know, I play a good range of decks, so those are kind of just the ones I've been rolling with recently. So I forgot this guy had the NATO, but it also doesn't really matter at the same time. We can kind of cook whatever he plays. And he has the freeze, bro. This guy's got a wild deck, bro. Luckily, we got the defense and the skills to take care of it. So let's actually go defensive miner here, and then we'll go spear goblins as well. If he goes for the ram rider, I'm back to the cage. Theo says, I play drill mainly. I love drill. That's a good pull right there. I can always respect another drill player. Let's see. Okay, so I low-key wasn't looking, so that ram rider's going to make it to my tower. I was looking at someone saying a comment about being freaky, so I think we're actually going to lose now because of that. Crazy. Oh my, and he's got the freeze. Yeah, good game. Oh my gosh. I looked over last second, and he had a ram rider behind the E-Giant. That's crazy. All right, boys, it's time to lock in now. Enough. We need some more moderation in the Twitch chat. That's crazy. All right. Or not the Twitch chat, but the YouTube. Let's, what do we roll with? This is interesting. There's no poison. There's no miner. Kind of don't know what to take. I think I'll go arrows, though. I kind of like that. YJ says, bro's main Sparky, Goblin Giant, and Xbow in the same deck. No, not in the same deck. Not in the same deck. GLHF says, man, I haven't played this game in a while. Yeah, I feel like it's common for people to take breaks from it, so that's kind of normal. Theo said, I gotta fix something. I'll be back soon. Hey, take it easy, Theo. Thank you for popping in, big dog. So what do I want to take here? I could go for a bait deck. I could go, ooh, I'm really liking drill right now, actually. Yeah, let's go for a cannon cart drill deck right here. I think that could be pretty spicy. So we got the cannon cart. Do we want the queen? Nah, I'll probably go with the minions, you think? Minions or guards? I'll go guards, actually, since we have the arrows. Krivashen says, you never lose, you simply let him win. Exactly, man. Theo says, bandit can cook. Ooh, bandit with the drill is a nice idea. We got memes by random, says, yo, Fuego, yo, how's it going? And GT says, you let him win. Yep, exactly, man. That's the mindset to have right there. Daniel says, Barb Hut Cycle, man. Barb Hut Cycle is crazy. Barb Hut Cycle is wild. Memes by Random says, you are the only reason I'm playing CR nowadays. Yo, that's so nice, yo, bro. I love you, boys. Thank you so much for that. I hope you're enjoying. So, let's see. We have the arrows for the Dart Goblin. There's no resets, really. I think I might go minions here, possibly. Oh, wait, there is a miner. I just now noticed that, so we could always take the miner as well. Arthur says, what's your trophy count? I'm at 9K trophies. Max trophies. Can't go any higher than that. Green Machine says, any decks for Spooky Town? I'm stuck because of Megaknight. Bro, low-key, I always suggest the same deck, and it never changes unless it gets nerfed, but I suggest Lumberloon Freeze. It's good at low ladder, mid ladder, and top ladder, so that's kind of my suggestion there. But yeah, things are looking good. What do I pick right here is the question. I still want to go drill. Mother Witch doesn't give me too much value here, but I think I will take the bomb tower for the defense. And now, Queen's pretty good on defense. I think, I'm thinking about the bomber, but I might go for I think this might be the time to take a Goblin Drill. Giant's probably not going to be too great against his Inferno Tower, so that's what I'm thinking. Econ says, miner, bro, please. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the miner, but I think this would be better for us to get damage here. Battle Ram's not going to be great. Rocket's interesting. I might go with the Rascals, as crazy as it sounds. Rascals or the Bandit, honestly. I think Bandit makes a little bit more sense with our deck. Brian says, chill. Crazy, man. Adithya says, cool deck, bro. Yo, thank you. And yeah, no, things are looking pretty chill here. YJ says, Fuego, I think there's lag between you and the comments or it's your stream. There is a little bit of input delay just because I'm using Restream, but let's see. Okay, so he goes with the Ram Rider off rip. I'm going to go Bomb Tower, and then I'll actually Bandit as well just to make sure that dies. Atomic CR says, please, Rascals. Bro, Rascals, I was thinking about it, but he does have the bowler. So that was my one kind of hesitancy there. Oh, looks like he took the Rascals instead. That's pretty funny. All right, let's go for the queen plus the guards here. Keep the queen alive a little bit. Keep that queen ability in pocket. Always good to have. It's not too bad. No, I'm tempted to go drill here, but I don't want to overcommit into a bowler, so I think we'll just kind of chill. Yeah, I kind of figured the bowler was going to come down here. Let's pop our queen ability in that case. Lovero says, what deck should I use to push 9K? Currently at 8.2. I'll be honest, bro. The most important thing in Clash Royale is not your deck. It literally is your card levels, as crazy as it sounds to say. Let's go with the drill here. I'm going to bandit as well, because he might bomber. Oh, he bombers behind. Very smart. But bandit does force out the ram rider, so I think that's still fine at the end of the day. Wait, bandit does not survive. Okay, no way that makes it to the tower, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Looks good. Someone says they hate bowler in the chat, bro. That is fair, man. Bowler's an annoying card. Like, as an Xbow player, bowler is never a card I want to see, so completely agree with you on that. He fireballs the queen. I'm just going to guards the bridge just to be annoying, keep up pressure here. Oh, we catch the Dart Goblin too. Andy goes bomber. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go minions to kill the bomber, and then we're going to go with our drill. I'm going to put my drill on the side, though, because he's probably going to try and bowler. Hopefully, our drill tanks for the minions, and minions can kill the bowler. That's kind of the dream right here. So, yeah, even though we won't get much damage here, we do force the bowler out of hand, and I think we can probably out-cycle that, too. I'm not too sure why this guy took the Rascals. We have the arrows, so that's a pretty good counter for us. Let's see. He just goes in with his ram. That's fine, honestly. YJ says Dagger Duchess, Rage, and Tornado nerfs were uncalled for. Let's see. Dagger Duchess, I think Dagger Duchess was called for. Rage and Tornado was definitely uncalled for there. I'll definitely give you that. Very nice arrows right there. Hits the Ice Spirit as well. Neither of us have really gotten damage so far. Kind of interesting, but I'm going to go with my drill now. He fireballs. That's okay. I'm going to go bandit too to snipe out this bowler possibly. No, he goes with the Dart Goblin. Dart Goblin's going to die to the minion. Bandit forces out the Ice Spirit too. Bang. Ton of elixir. Let's pop our ability here. Please don't die, queen. Okay, and the queen died. Let's go. Let's let the Dart Goblin lock on. We'll go with our bomb tower. We'll go with our minions, and then we'll just kind of live here. Let's go with our guards here as well. Okay, you know what? Not too bad. He spent a good bit of elixir as well. I'm going to go with my Goblin Drill, hover my arrows for whatever he plays. Bam, 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 and that's going to be some good damage for us. The guards were forcing out the Rascals. Meme says, when are you going to use Cannon Cart? You actually got a point. I probably should be playing the Cannon Cart a little bit more here. Very nice bomb tower, though. Bandit's going to clean up as well here. Good looks. So he does get the fireball down. I actually don't want to eat that damage, please. Nice. Should I switch lanes is kind of the question here. I feel like I probably should, but also at the same time, I'm kind of hesitant too. But we don't have too much damage on the left. This should be fine. Let's go for the minions here, and then let's go Goblin Drill plus Cannon Cart. Let's see if this does anything for us here. He still has to respawn the queen in the opposite lane. Perfect. I'm going to go with my bandit. He does Rascals. That's okay. Queen's going to take everything out here. We get some decent damage on the left. Cannon Cart's going to die, but that's okay. Let's not let this Dart Goblin get too much damage here. And we're still looking fine. Do you like my deck yesterday? I'm Hyperion. Yeah, your deck was pretty good, actually. I do remember that. That was a good deck. Thank you for that one. Okay, so he actually didn't realize which side my drill was on. I'm going to go arrows, and maybe if I get this arrows down in time, please. Nice, we get a ton of goblin damage. Perfect. Is that damage lead? Not quite, but it's close. That's very good. Let's go Cannon Cart to snipe out this Dart Goblin here. I'm going to go Bandit to force out some elixir on the opposite lane. Queen here as well. Okay, nice. We do force out the bowler. This guy has a pretty tanky deck here. Got to be very careful. Let's go with our bomb tower. I'm tempted. Yeah, I think I'm just going to arrows as well. That should clean up everything. We'll go with our Goblin Drill. I can't ignore this bowler, so let's go with the Bandit. Goblin Drill might get some damage here on top of tower. We're having a pretty close match right now. I'm going to go with my bomb tower. Okay, nice. We got some good drill damage. I need to be careful, though. Okay, let's go for our Goblin Drill once again. Keep up the pressure. Let's go with the minions here as well. That's a dead Ram Rider. I'm going to go Bandit. It's probably going to... oh, he goes Rascals. I think we win. Yeah, we definitely win this now. Bam, we get a ton of damage. Fireball's not going to do enough, and I think we just took home a super close dub right there. Love to see it, man. Very nice win. Would you like to gain muscle or gain... That's crazy, bro. I'm not going to say the rest of that. That is crazy. Memes says abuse Cannon Cart more in defensive law. You kind of right, man. Cannon Cart was definitely helpful there. But very nice win. I will definitely take that. No swearing, and I guess no comments like hums, says Daniel. Crazy. Y'all are crazy, man. But that's 4-1 right now. We'll just keep rolling. Daniel says W win. Yes, sir, man. A super nice win right there. Yo, Fuego, how you been? I've been good, man. I've been pretty good. Things have been pretty chill overall. Nothing too crazy going on. How family friendly are we in chat? We're pretty family friendly. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, if you expect me to read the comment, then yeah, you know. Aditya says GG, and then Arthur says W commentary. Thank you, Arthur. That's my guy right there. Let's go. What spell do I want? Do I want the poison here? I think I do. Poison's pretty good against the zappies as well, so that's good. Gosh, cannon cart's so slow. I'm an OG, and I remember how fast the cannon cart went, and it locked in on your tower. Bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. All right, so he takes the bar barrel. Honestly, that's fair. I was considering taking it, but we'll just, I'm not too butthurt about that. So I do always love the Fisherman, but I'm not even sure this is a good matchup for Fisherman. There's not too many big tanks. I do think the Zappies could give us some value. And then Monk is a pretty good counter to the Queen. So I'm going to keep that in the back of my head. In the meantime, though, we'll probably just stick with the Bomb Tower. Very good defensive tower. Almost got you is crazy. He's crazy. YJ says, in fact, don't worry, I'll behave. I appreciate you, YJ. Little J says, Monk, please. I'm definitely considering the Monk here, man. Definitely. Daniel says, Fuego, do I time out when people talk like that? Like it, let's see. Like it isn't swearing, but it's so freaky. I'd say just use your best judgment. If it's like super duper crazy, then yeah, just I'll leave it up to you for judgment. Minor poison control. I'm interested now. You had me interested. I might even go 2-2-2. So if I take the Monk, let's go for the Monk. And then I think I'll go Royal Ghost as well, just for the drill. So this kind of leaves me the option. I can go with RG or I can go with Minor. Either way. Atomic CR says, Fuego and Kibbs with Sour Ducks have voices just perfect for commentary. Thank you, Atomic. Shout out my guys right there as well. So he goes with the Tombstone. Interesting pick. Was not quite expecting that, but also not really scared of the Tombstone either, so fair enough. Since I have the Monk, I really want to go RG. Wait, could I go RG and Minor? Is that crazy? Hold on now. Let me cook up. Let me go RG, and then I'm probably going to take arrows, and then I might go Minor. Yeah, I'll take arrows here to help kill the guards. Kovan says, yo, Fuego, what's up? Yo, welcome in, Kovan. Lorenzo says, take the Fisher. I'm definitely thinking about it. Someone says Bowler. I would take the Bowler, but the Monk is pretty healthy here. So he kind of counters my RG a fair bit. What do we do here? I think we just go Minor. Straight up. Minor just guarantees us like tower damage, so I think we do that. RG and Monk combo is nasty. It really is. We got Diddy in here, says, yo, Fuego, remember me? I think, bro, your profile picture definitely looks familiar. Memes says, take Spear Goblins. Definitely a good call. He took double building. Hold on now. I think this Minor is going to kind of save us this game, so let me go with my Minor. We know he doesn't have the NATO, so I'll play it right there. He goes with the Bar Barrel. I think I will go with my Ghost here. Take that out, and then we have the Ghost to take out the guards as well. YJ says RG, Fish Boy, and Hunter. Yes, sir, man. That is a very, very nasty combo. And I think I'll just take the poison on top of that. We're getting a nice early lead here. Nice, everyone loves Minor. Exactly, man. Exactly. And then Ryan Anthony Anderson's in the chat. He says, Danny. Okay, Monk should do a good job against this drill, right? Do we even eat any damage? What, 2 shots? Not bad. So we know our opponent has the Queen. They have the Tesla and the Mini Pekka. So I don't think I'm going to go in with this. I forget what their spells are, though. Do they have any spells? Meme says, nah, your opponent has mad defense. They do, but it's impossible to defend the Minor, man, I tell you. I have my arrows here if he goes for the guards. Okay, he does, so I'll just take the tower damage. Give me that, please. Nice little 300 damage lead for us. Very good. And we see the delivery come down. So I'm in a weird cycle right now because I have to play my Ghost on defense, but I would like to save it for the drill, but don't really have a choice. Ryan says it's fun, and then Atomic says for real. Exactly. Someone's calling you Danny, says Daniel. It's crazy. Let's go for our Zappies in the back here. Hopefully helps clean up that drill pretty nicely. And I could go for a Minor once this Monk crosses the bridge, but Looks like that's not going to be the case here. I'll go defensive miner for that mini P. Yeah, this guy, he kind of countered my RG too hard, I think. Like, he didn't make a great deck for himself because he went super hard to defend the RG, if you kind of catch my drift. Evan Awesome says, what's up? Yo, how's it going, Evan? Welcome in, big dog. I'm going to RG the back here. Kind of an interesting play, but I think it's going to work out. I was about to say, this guy hasn't played his queen yet, but he does let it fly right now. And looks like he's switching lanes as well. I'm going to go with my bomb tower here. And then I think I'm going to go monk in front just to kind of counter this queen a little bit. Let's pop our monk ability right now. Perfect. He pops a bad ability on his end. I'm going to go poison here. He does have 2 buildings, but we still might get a little bit of damage here if he's not careful. RG, bam, 1 shot, give me 2. Nice, 2 shots from the RG. And the minor poison still on top of tower. Very good situation for us. I'll take in arrows as well. YJ says, yo, phone gonna die. I'll be back. Yo, take it easy, YJ. Plug that phone in. Stay safe, brother. Let's go for the zappies here. And then I could defensive miner, I think, is probably the best play. Because if that queen gets on top of tower, I will be crying for the rest of my days. So I really don't want to let that happen here. I low-key, I want to poison. Wait, can I? Does poison hit underground Tesla? I don't think it does, but I'll play it anyway. Let's see. Crushy says that was big. Indeed it was, man. Indeed it was. Your OP got no attacking strategy, man. I tell you what, this deck is a pretty good pick on our end, I will say. And let's see. Aditya says push left. It really has, man. It really has. Let's go for our defensive bomb tower here. Maddox Vast says, Fuego, what sounding rod do you use in your PC? Sounding rod. I'll be honest, bro. I do not know enough about PCs to answer that for you. I wish I did, man. We got XVT said, yo, Fuego streaming. Let's go. Exactly, man. We are here. We are live. Let's go for our monk. I won't pop my ability. I'll just let it die. Oh, he doesn't get off his queen ability. Huge, huge, huge. Let's take our poison once again. We can kind of just poison cycle this guy out at this point. It's getting close. Rocky's back. He says, I'm back, gang. Yo, welcome in, Rocky. And then Atomic says, for real, Ryan, some of these people need to be PG friendly. It gets crazy. It gets crazy sometimes. Let's go Zappies defend this drill. We'll be fine here. Yeah, he might get a little bit of damage. I might even... Nah, there's no need to arrows. I'll just give him the little bit of damage and poison cycle once again. I tell you what, man, poison cycle with the miner, it is OP low-key, especially once we hit triple like we are in right now. He went for the 3-card cycle in his in the opposite lane here, but I don't even care. Defensive royal delivery too. This boy's a mad lad. Let's go. Okay, he actually did catch my miner, so fair enough. He's up, like, he kind of knows what he's doing, but he doesn't exactly know how to do it, if that makes sense. But, you know, not a bad opponent. Mini Pekka will not make it to the tower. Good for us. Miner's on top of tower, and that's going to do it for this one, guys. Really not too much my opponent could do. I feel like we just drafted the overall better deck, but that is GG's, boys. Have you ever played with Ian77 or Riley? I have not. Mini Reed says, love the vids, man. Thanks for making some awesome content. Yo, Mini Reed, you warm my soul, brother. Thank you so much for those kind words. But 5-1 right now. Let's keep it rolling. Diddy says, okay, sorry, I accept your apology, Diddy. Let's see, Maddox says, could you look it up for me after, because I'm trying to start streaming Clash and it keeps saying in OBS that my sounding rod is incomplete. So I'll tell you, so I use an app called Live Now to stream. I only use my PC to read chat. Like, all the streaming is through my phone in an app called Live Now, so definitely would suggest checking that out. Daniel says W, and then Crushy says W game. Yes, sir, man. That was a pretty good game there. Let's see. He said, collab with Fuego and Ian would go crazy. Bro, I would love to collab with Ian. What a guy. Super chill. Let's, what do we roll with here, man? Do I go with the Ice Wiz? I feel like Ice Wiz could be nice, but he does have the Fireball, so I'm kind of hesitant a little bit. I think I'll go LP. Since LP survives Fireball, it'll be nice. Rename says, what mode? This is Mega Draft mode. Memes says, lol, you should make a video with Austin CR. You'll definitely love him, bro. I know Austin, bro. I played with his Megaknight balloon deck before. Austin is very, very funny. So he's taking like a bait deck here. Very interesting approach from our opponent. I think I'm going to go Rascals. It'll be very hard for him to deal with. So that's kind of the thought process here. And you guys know I love the miner, but I don't think I'm going to go with the miner this time. I think I'm going to lean a different direction. Give me the lumberjack, I think. Yeah, or the lightning. Nah, actually, I lied. I'm taking the lightning. No poison for miner control, says Daniel. I know, man. I love miner control, but Theo says, yo, I'm back. How's it going? It's going good. We're 5-1 right now. XVT says, most underrated creator by far. XVT, my guy. I appreciate you, dog. Thank you once again for the kind words. Someone said 3 Musketeers, bro. He already took the fireball. I would, though. I love some 3 Musketeers. I think I'm going to go with... this is a weird, like, deck selection for us. I think I'm going to go Goblin Giant Sparky. Is that crazy? Let's go for the... What do we need? He says thanks, bro. He's really dropping some emotes on me right now. Let's go for the... Do I go Heal Spirit? Do I go Lumberjack, Mini Pekka? What's the word? I think I'll go Lumberjack. Theo says Sparky. Yes, sir, man. We're going Sparky. Atomic wants the Rascals, but he took the Golden Knight, so I'm not going Rascals, unfortunately for us. But he could take the Rocket here to counter our Sparky, but I'm honestly fine with it. I love this deck, I think. Yep, he does take the Rocket. Makes sense. Oscar says, hey, man, good to see you live again. Yo, welcome in, Oscar. Glad to have you, brother. Let's just cycle off, get to our Sparky here. I think I'll let those goblins get some damage. Lil J says, let's see what Lil J says. Let me scroll up. Really? Oh, hold on. I can block that. Perfect. Let's go. He says, really W commentary and chat reading at the same time. Thank you, Lil J. It's definitely a skill to read the chat and also not like completely sell the matches at the same time. Something I've been working on. Okay, so he's going to go, he's going to go in here, so I'm going to go in too. He's dropping the thanks once again. I'll probably just take an arrows here, and then we'll just see if we can maybe get some of our damage back here. I'll be honest, I think the mistake on my end was playing the LP. We'll still get some damage, but could have been a little better for us. Let's pop our ability here, keep the LP alive. It's going to take out most of his push, so we do go down a significant amount of damage, but I'm pretty confident we can recover this here. Let's go for our Rascals. I think we just ignore the bush and let that kind of take our tower here. And then we'll just kind of take our elixir advantage here. Firecracker 2. Oh, man, I love it. Aditya says good deck. We'll see, man. I think it is a good deck, but the single elixir is definitely going to be tough for us. And let's see here. Luckily, there's no evolutions in this, so we can't have the Evo Goblin Giant. Or Evo Goblin Cage, rather. Let's go with our Fisherman in the back, see what he chooses to do. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy went too aggressive. Try to play this game with dual lane pressure. Yeah, I mean, I would love to. I think, honestly, Sparky was probably a bad pick, knowing that the Rocket was on the board, but we'll see if we can work around that here. He's going to probably go for his ability there, which he does. Maybe arrows would have been nice. We're going to get not even one stab, unfortunately, for us. I'll pop my ability, though. I think it's a fairly valuable ability for us. Let's see, this is actually a really nice deck, not going to lie. I do think the deck is pretty good, but we did have a weak single elixir, but he just spent a good bit of elixir, luckily for us. All right, let's take the arrows value right there, and then we can reset in the back here. Let's go for our Fisherman. We'll get back to our Goblin Giant, all that good stuff. You guys know how it goes. All right, so let's go for the Rascals. Oh, shoot, did he just got me with that Rocket, didn't he? Yep. Okay, hold on. No Rocket for the Sparky, though. Oh, nice. Okay, he plays his Hogs right into my Sparky. We could make something come out of this situation right now. Let's go for our LP. Let's go for our Goblin Giant here as well. Okay, so it looks like he's trying to stall us out by blocking everything. I'm going to get a lightning down, probably. Yeah, hold on. We'll just lightning now, and then is this tower down? It's going to be close. Nice. Okay, that looks like tower down. Okay, I'm liking this situation a lot once again. Very good for us, but we do need to watch out for his Royal Hogs. Mama CR says, yo, I caught a stream. Yo, welcome in, Mama. Let's go. Let's go for the Rascal Girls right here. Let's go for a Fisherman as well. And then I need to block this Firecracker, of course. Cannot really afford to eat that damage. Yep, okay, so Firecracker's caught. Perfect. Please die, Firecracker. Oh my gosh, Firecracker did not die. I have to arrows. Please kill that card, and it didn't die once again. Average Firecracker interaction. Okay, let's go Sparky in case he goes for his Royal Hogs. No. Bush. Interesting. We're going to have to go for... Okay, what the heck is going on right now? Let's go for our Lumberjack here. I really don't want to eat that Firecracker damage. Yeah, okay. So we finally stabilized, which is good for us, but we're going to have to see how we work around this here. Let's go for our fisherman to pull over that Golden Knight. Okay, we actually catch the firecracker. Hold on, now we can actually start cooking here. Let's go for our arrows on defense. Perfect, we hit the bush as well. I'm going to go with my lumberjack, and now this is the time to shine, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go for our little prince. Let's go for our rascals as well. I don't think he's back to Golden Knight yet. He gets a nasty fireball, but. Let's go for the arrows here. Let's go for the Goblin Giant as well. Fisherman's still alive, but it did kind of just die. He does get back to a Goblin Cage. I'll be honest, I don't really see us winning this one here. We put up a good fight, but at this point, I think it might be over with. We'll pop our ability here. He gets a nice fireball down. I think I have the arrows on defense just to not die to the Royal Hogs. And we're getting close to within the rocket range, unfortunately, here. Let's go with the Goblin Giant. Let's go with the Lumberjack as well. Maybe we can make something happen. Who knows? Let's see. Daniel says W Minecraft. Wait, why are we saying W Minecraft? That's crazy. But yeah, I don't think we can pull this one off, unfortunately for us. We'll go with the long lost lightning on defense, but that is a good game right there. We stalled it out as long as we could, but unfortunately for us, it was not enough. Well, let's see. Meme says no delete Firecracker. I know, man. And Firecrackers, it's a card, man. Firecracker is a card. We even had arrows, too. It's even harder to kill now after the arrows range nerf, which is kind of wild. Not the rocket range. Yeah. What do we want here? So I do see the miner. There's no poison. I think I'll go probably arrows, honestly. Arrows is looking like the best spell. We got GG's from Fire and a DTA. Yes, sir, man. GG's. GG's. Daniel says, well played, though. I appreciate that. Now, looking at the next one here, how do we build this deck? What are we looking at? I'm kind of thinking the lightning here. You guys know I like the Goblinstein, too, so I think I might just take those. Lightning is the best Goblinstein counter, so this makes sense. Meme says, why'd you try taking the King Tower, though? I tried taking the King Tower because he had the Goblin Cage to stop my... Well, I basically had to go same lane to block his Royal Hogs, if that makes sense. Like, if I went opposite lane, he would just go Royal Hogs, and I wouldn't have enough elixir to defend. People ruin the movie theaters over the movie. Oh, the Minecraft movie, yeah. I watched that the day it came out. I want to say like two Thursdays ago or something. It was pretty interesting. I'll give it that. So, I think I'm going to run like a little bit of a cycle deck here. I think that's what I'm kind of rolling towards right now. There's no spirit unless I want the heal spirit. Not really. I think I'll probably just go with my... Do I go bandit here? I think I might go with the cannon. I think cannon's a pretty good defensive unit here. Daniel says no poison again. I know, man. The no poison is unfortunate for us. So someone's suggesting heal spirit. I was thinking about it. Someone says take recruits. Oh... You know, recruits wouldn't have been a bad shout, but he does have the bomb tower, so I'm not too confident in that one. I think I'll go Fire Spirit, though. Fire Spirit's good on defense. What do I want to go drill is the question? I had the lightning, though. The lightning, it just makes this a little interesting. I want to go Ram Rider, Hog, Xbow. Xbow's not bad. I think we'll just go Miner, and then we'll just kind of see what he picks, and then go from that. Should have ran Pump Bow. I know, Coven. Should have ran Pump Bow. Mama CR says, had to drop a sub as well. Yo, thank you, Mama. Appreciate that so much. Okay, luckily this guy took the earthquake, so I'm glad that I didn't do that. Do I want the bush? He does kind of have some bush counters. Balloon's not great. Yeah, I think we'll go bush here, and we'll just see. This is a very... I'll be honest, I don't really like this deck that I picked that much. He went for the balloon. Okay. So since he has balloon, I have to be careful when I play my lightning and my Goblinstein, because those are my best balloon counters. So there's the knight off rip. I'll just match that with a cannon myself here. Not too bad of a start. So he has the mini Pekka and the Night Witch, which are both kind of interesting. There's the Night Witch coming down. I'm actually going to cycle my Goblinstein. We have the lightning for the balloon, so I'm not really too concerned about that at the moment. Goblinstein value gets a ton of value against Night Witch because it does such a great job against the bats. Okay, that was not the greatest balloon, I don't think, because we get a super nice Goblinstein ability here. Perfect. Okay, look at that balloon. Just got completely shredded. Force out the bomb tower there. And I'm going to go with my miner, try and start chipping down his tower here. Let's see. I'll go with my Fire Spirit on the right, maybe just force out some elixir. Okay, we do got the damage lead, not significant, but Fire Spirit in the right definitely helped out with that. Let's see. Someone said keep on cycling, I guess. Exactly, man. Sometimes you just got to live and die by the cycle. Okay, so he snowballs. Not a great snowball. I do need a defensive miner for that muskie, though. So single elixir is going to be good for us since we have the we got the cycle on him. Oh, that bush is going to hit the tower, isn't it? Oh my guys, look at the bush. That's 1,000 damage. Bush OP for real. All right, let's go Fire Spirit, and then we got the cannon to take out the knight. Good looks, good looks. Let's see. Daniel says it's still a control deck, so I'm happy with it. Oh yeah, certainly a control deck. Love to see it. The balloon would have been nice, but this deck works. Yeah, I would have taken the balloon, but the problem was that he had the... I don't know. I guess I should have taken it because I saw his musketeer and got scared, but I do have the lightning, right? So I guess I probably just should have taken it. Okay, I don't know if this guy forgot how the bush worked or what. I'm actually going to go miner to try and tank for the bush maybe. Not quite, but yo, that's still a ton of damage. He snowballs, but the miner is not tanking, but guys, that's so much damage. Game-winning damage at that. Very beautiful stuff. That's what we love to see. So let's see. Let's we'll keep rolling here. Mama CR says, Fuego, will you be doing more streams? Yes, sir. I plan on streaming tomorrow. I don't know for 100% certain, but that is the game plan. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Let's see. Looks like the Goblin Giant does a good job taking out that balloon. Good stuff there. Very, very nice. Okay, so that musketeer is not a big threat. He missed the snowball in the bush, guys. People just don't know how to defend the suspicious bush. I love it. Miner gets down in time for the muskie. I guess not, but whatever. It really doesn't matter at this point. We'll go with that Goblin Giant then. Mama CR knows what she's saying. Exactly. Exactly. Someone said the bush MVP. I love it, man. I love the bush so much. Huge lightning value, too. Look at that, man. Lightning and the bush were definitely MVPs here. I'll go with my cannon. We'll go with our Fire Spirit and then lightning even just to be safe on top of this balloon. And guys, that was a very nice win right there. I'll drop the GGs. Bruh says, oh no, and oh yeah. Yes, sir, man. Fire says lightning cycle. Yeah, man, this deck, that deck was pretty solid, actually. It didn't feel great drafting it, but afterwards it felt pretty good. All right, probably last game of the stream right here, guys. Oh, we got Dorado in the Twitch chat. Says, hello, what's up? How's it going, Dorado? So let's see, what do we want here? I'm loving the lightning, I'll be honest. I am loving the lightning here. It looks like, oh, actually, I take it back. I'm going arrows. Arrows looks even better. Lightning in the corner to annoy him, says Daniel. That is a good BM strategy right there. Very good BM strategy. Meme says, lol, where you got that GG emote? It was from the Supercell, I don't know what you call it, Supercell store. It's like the little points thing. I forget how to show it, but look up like Supercell ID points, I think is what it's called. Okay, he takes the Goblin Giant. That's a free lightning from me. Valk as well, interesting. Probably just going to roll with the Knight, I imagine. Knight's pretty solid on defense, so we'll just not go crazy here. Fire says log, bro. I was thinking about the log. I should have. Someone said Megaknight bait. Megaknight bait is a good shout, but I think our opponent's kind of stealing that bait idea from us. So I will go with... I love the Ice Spirit, and I love the minions, man. Give it to me. Very good defensive cards right there. Dorado says, doing well, Fuego. How about you? I mean, I'm doing pretty good, man. I mean, like I said, going to see the baseball game today with some friends, so really looking forward to that. Brian says, is Riley having beef with Lucas? I don't know. I'm not all up to date on the beefs, so I can't. I think I did hear about that, though. I heard about that from, like, Boss CR, I think, but I don't know for sure. Bug says, hi, what's your favorite fruit? I love kiwi and strawberry. Also, blackberries, too, are pretty fire. What do we go with here? Do I go with a bandit? Bandit's not going to do me too much good, I don't feel like, though. Mother Witch. Let's go Bowler. I think Bowler's just going to be solid. I don't have any air cards, though, but it's not like he can take a balloon, so I think we're fine. He went Inferno Dragon. Fair enough. Let's see. Mighty Miner says Atomic CR. That was a good idea. Let's go with our Drill Ice Spirit. So he does have the Inferno Dragon, but we have the minions, so I think we'll be fine. Oh, that Goblin's going to get on top of tower, isn't it? Ton of damage right there. Look at that Goblin. The one little Goblin that could. Bang. Okay, great start to this match, actually. I'll get my Knight to start damaging that. Dorado says you're going to win this, Fuego. Yes, sir, man. Okay, actually, I'm just going to arrows up top. Just don't want to risk that damage. So he gets some minor chip back. That really doesn't matter. Daniel says, bro, why Drill? He has Valk and Dark Prince. I believe, man. I believe. Drill is one of those decks that, or one of those cards that I feel like, I don't know, people just always mess up against. So I always feel kind of safe taking the drill. Okay, he pops an ability, does not reach the tower though, so I'm going to go with my drill. Mama CR says, Fuego, I'm a guy, FYI. Oh, sick, sick, sick. Brian says he started beefing with Sergio Ramos, now Lucas. Okay, I think Sergio Ramos was the one I saw then. Yeah, that definitely was the one I saw. Let's go for our minions up top here. I'll ignore that Ice Wiz. Does that get a shot? I think it does, right? Yeah, it gets a shot. That's fine. But yeah, no, things are looking good here. I could Lightning that Inferno Dragon, but I mean, it's pretty early on, right? And we're already up damage. No need to chase. I will go with, he goes with his Mine in the back again. I'll just take my arrows. Did I get that down in time? I did. Okay. Let's go with our Knight, and then I'm going to drill on the side in case he plays the Valk in front. Daniel says, well, I guess you can do it, Fuego. Yes, sir, man. And then Dorado says, also, hello, YT chat. Yes, sir. And look, that's why I played my drill on the side. Look at that, man. I'm telling you, even though he's got all these drill counters, it's still hard for him to stop. Beautiful stuff. So let's go for the log. Let's go for the bowler. Bowler is getting some good value in this matchup so far. Love to see that. Ice was actually splashes the tower, oddly enough, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Theo said, no, not last game. I'm sorry, Theo. I gotta get rolling, man. I'm catching up with some guys at 4:15, which is actually in 20 minutes for me, heading to a Pirates game. So let's see. YJ said, I'm back, babe. Did you miss me? Oh, I definitely missed you. I'm glad you're back, YJ. Theo says, when is next stream? There's a good possibility we're going to be doing the stream tomorrow. I can't say for 100% certainty, but most likely around then. Let's go bowler here. This guy's kind of catching up a little bit, but so I feel like I'm probably going to lock in just to make sure we get this nice last win right here. Okay, so he's actually going into the same lane as me, which I don't think is the best play for him, but we'll see how it works out. Let's defend this Dark Prince here. I don't even need the second bowler. We just shut down everything. I'll take the arrows on top of the wall breakers. It's fun. He does have the 3-card cycle with the Goblin Stein, but it's about to die, so that's fine. Let's go bowler the back. Okay, so he's actually spamming, which is interesting. He's going to get some damage from his miner, but overall, this should be okay for us. Yeah, I think we'll probably get some good Goblin Drill damage back here. Someone said 101v1. Unfortunately, this is the last game of the stream, so I can't today, but I do appreciate the offer there. I'm going to go with my Ice Spirit, and I might be able to get a nice Lightning down right here. Hold on, that bowler. Yo, look at the bowler, though. Bam, bowler's on top of tower. Come on, give me another one, bowler. Bam, love you, bowler. Okay, bowler is putting in that work, which is what we love to see. I'm going to log here. Hopefully that dragon dies. Perfect. Knight as well. And now we are looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go for this bowler on the right here. Someone said, I mean, it's allowed but weird. And then someone said, Ayo, was that freaky or something? I don't even know. I didn't even get to catch what happened right there. Probably. Let's actually defensive drill here for this Inferno Dragon just to make sure we don't choke or anything. Perfect. He goes for the defensive Valkyrie, kind of an odd play right there, but let's go bowler here. We need to keep up our aggression with our drill. Looks like he's getting a little bit scared himself, which is good for us. Let's go for this. All right, let's play our drill now. I'm going to log to keep our bowler pretty healthy here. Perfect. Okay, those wall breakers are going to die, and he's in trouble, man. Look at the drill. Yup, go with the lightning as well. Is that enough? No, we need a little bit more. Come on. Arrows should do enough. I'm not even going to check it, but bowler blocks the lane for any push. It does, and that's good game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. That was such a great game, man. Hayden Black said, have fun at the game, mate. Yo, thank you, Hayden. Dorado says, W win Fuego. That's what I'm talking about. But that's going to do it all for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream today. I always love it when you guys are here. But, I mean, that's going to do it all for this one. Be on the lookout for a stream tomorrow, and make sure to sub if you guys enjoyed. But I'll catch you guys then.